All right. Thanks for dealing with it.
I'm glad you caught it early.
Yeah.
All right, we're ready. In 3, 2, 1, go.
Perfect. There we go. And also,
So this is Pico Park. I can't hold right. Go ahead. Go ahead. Sorry.
I was going to say thank you so much to Edor for the subscription and for helping for a great cause with Ore. Thank you so much.
Unbelievable. Now we've lost time because I didn't hold right. I can't believe we had to reset.
What a shame. What a shame.
So this is Pico.
This is Pico Park.
This is sad because the first world is usually where I just explain what Pico Park is, and now I have to explain these levels, and I really have no idea what happens in these levels.
Well, in this level, it's the first level we move left to get the key there, and then we have to move right to find the door.
True?
And it's also introducing block pushing, where you see the number on the block, that's how many players need to actually push against it to move it.
Yeah, that block stays consistently at 2 for 3 people and higher. Island start, Collie hold right, Collie push block. This level is actually interesting to explain, because there's an intended way to do the level, and we don't know what that is. But instead, what we do is, we've forgotten by now. You can boost someone else up here. The door that Evo's standing over, normally goes up right away, but Evo is blocking it, which means I can get back out to the left, and we don't have to do whatever button puzzle is down here.
I stand on it, I'm so powerful.
There are legitimately levels that I don't know how to do casually anymore.
No, I'll watch a casual play and I'll be like, what's happening here? How did that work?
It is a really fun casual game, worth mentioning. Like, the reason we're running it is because it was very fun to play casually.
Right.
It's a good speed game, too. It's also really just a fun game to do, like, with friends. The lag can be annoying if you're going for top times, but other than, like, the fastest 3-player run right now, because we're currently second, it's really not that big of a deal. Unless you're in, like, America playing with someone from New Zealand. Cough at Collie.
At ISOG.
Hold right palm down. So this is where we left off, but we got farther this time. I did just see lightning. You may hear thunder soon. Fair warning.
So this introduces like a tether mechanic.
Yep, as you can see, Palm is just dangling there. His life is dependent on us, not dropping him.
Your life is also dependent on you not dropping me. Just
true.
Full stack hold right.
And now it makes use of stacking mechanics.
In terms of Pico, like, or at least our experience with Pico, we started playing last summer, so almost a year ago now. We've been kind of off and on throughout. I've been in a couple different locations, so my internet's changed. All of us being available at the same time is a rarity, especially with me and Evo's sleep schedules. Suicide jump, Collie hold left. But we have, what do we have? Collie and I have 2-player record. Mm-hmm. We have 5, right? 4, 5, 6, 7.
6,
and
7.
Then 3-player record is just really optimized. Welcome, Collie here.
I have, I think, 4th in 1-player. I might have 3rd. I honestly don't remember. Palm, go on the door, please.
I didn't want to. 2-4 block spring, hold right.
It's hard to find 8 people to do things.
It is hard to find 8 people. The reason that we have 7 and not 8-player record is not because 8-player record is optimized. 8-player record is very much not optimized. But getting 8 people together at the same time is a chore. Pretty much. Go ahead.
8-player is the only one that's over an hour for world record still.
Yeah.
Gold.
Nice. 3-1 horizontal, hold left good end. Collie top thumb bot. Pretty much like 2 through 4 is fairly well optimized. Anything past that is not.
True.
5 through 6 or 5 through 7 players, we basically just got everyone in a call, took a couple hours to be like, this is how you run Pico Park, and then got record.
So we also need more runners. Just saying.
I think we have like 11 people now that are willing to do 8-player that we can never get to work at the same time.
Big gold.
Nice.
Yeah, we need more runners for the game in general.
Evo right side of button, palm left right. This level we also found out, so every button you hit gives you a little bit of time. We found out those buttons that I hit on the right side of the screen there technically don't need to be hit. You can do it with just getting the key, because those save 3 seconds and lose a little bit of time to go to. However, we're only at 1 second before we lose the level, so maybe not.
Maybe
Vertical
not.
Collie left. I don't know what else. See, my internal commentary timer, which is totally a thing that I have and made up on the spot, heck, thinks that we should be at like World 6 now, where the run's actually getting hard. But now we're just vibing. Hold right. Collie, you can explain this level.
This we make some really tight jumps that I really like. This is actually one of my favorite levels. So these boxes here, you don't actually have to push them at all. You can make that jump. But we push them because safety. But all these rounded corners you see are not actually rounded. They're all very much square. So this is why you can jump off of weird things.
4-1 laser shield. This level is like one of the most fun levels in 2-player because you can actually, depending on which player you are, you can just hold right the whole level. Something else you might notice is I am not first in this level. The levels where different people will do different things, like for example we have different shields here, it will randomize the order, just so if you're playing casually and you have to reset a bunch, it's not the same person doing the same thing and other people kind of missing out on the fun, which I think is a pretty cool mechanic.
Yeah. Especially for if you're playing casually, because everyone gets a chance to do something.
Yeah.
And usually, playing casually, it takes more than one attempt for most of these levels. So once you figure out how it works one way, then suddenly your order switches and you're like, oh, well, that's not going to work now.
Yeah. It would be kind of nice, especially with like more than 4 players, if we could have consistent orders there, because it gets really confusing when everyone has to learn how to do every part.
Mm-hmm.
But for 4 and fewer, we've kind of figured it out. Okay.
Going in this door is actually the hardest thing to run.
That was the worst we've ever gone in that door. 4-3
It's fine. It's fine.
I mean, it only loses like a second or 2.
Exactly.
I have a strat here that doesn't really do much except to terrify Collie and EVO, which is
true.
Kind of the goal. So
I just trust.
Wow, I didn't get 0.19.
Shame.
Oh, also, something I adamantly denied until like yesterday. Jumping loses time. Barely, but it loses time.
I have said jumping loses time for literal months. Just putting it out there. Because I played 2-player with just like my 2 hands as the 2 players, and I can test these things.
Yeah, there are 2 separate categories for 2-player online and 2-player local. 2-player local does have to do World 5, which I said we'd get to, which we have not gotten to. Notice how we're ending World 4 and going to World 6. Crazy.
See how there's an
also
X on
says-
World 5? It won't even let us in.
Asterisk.
I have a secret entryway.
But it is...
A little bit. I have something very fun to say.
Go for it.
So we have a $25 donation that's from Oasis saying that the farmer is a good booper in preparation for Stardew Valley. So again, thank you so much, Oasis, for the $25 for support towards ore. Thank you so much.
Thanks. Thank you. This is fine.
Fix that. It's fine. Everything's fine.
Oh,
Everything is fine.
It's becoming less fine.
I trust.
Yeah, what I was gonna say about the 2 players is shoutouts to Dan. The 2-player run that has to do World 5 is actually faster than the 2-player run that does not. Being local helps that a bit, but Dan's also just like insane.
He's absolutely insane.
Yeah.
This might be the perfect segue, actually, because something that's just as bonkers is 2 donations. One from ML Drackle. Hi, ML, you're lovely. $50 saying, thank you all for doing this event. And a $10 donation from White Paw saying, donating during cute game. The runners are also very cute. Shout out to Fastest Furs for raising money for such great causes. Love you all.
Thanks, Paz.
Thanks, Paz.
Aw.
Hug
We
the
love
paws.
Paz.
Hug the Paws and Drackle. They're so lovely.
So this is an auto scroller. You saw that we weren't even kind of trying at some points because the level's slow.
Scroller. We weren't even trying.
Like, and actually trying to greet it gets people left behind. So
True.
Left
You
side.
would never be an auto scroller. Not me. All right.
Test of patience.
Okay. This level is very fun because you can just stand on the left side of the plats, which makes... There's a reason it's faster. Like, the top person gets the platform a little earlier, which is helpful, but also it's just a lot cleaner to maintain the 3-stack, which you need on the last platform to get everyone over.
It's
6-4
level.
push.
So now we have don't push. We don't want to push the buttons.
This is
We hope you don't see why.
True. We'll show you later.
Scientifically proven that casually someone will push the button, either accidentally or more likely just to see what it does. So if you ever play this game yourself, you will know what it does. That's your incentive to buy the game.
There we go. There we go.
I love that.
7-1 Angry Ghost. So this level is fastest. Okay, World 7 takes a bit of explaining. It's also a pretty difficult world. There's some kind of gimmicks with movement. Here, if anyone's moving for too long, the ghost will get angry. So instead, the first person conga line, so we all start and stop at the same time. It's fastest if I do it, but Collie's a lot better at it, so we just let Collie go over everything.
Time lost to menuing.
7-2 is a little more of an obvious start-stop level. There is a stoplight at the top. The green/very much blue light means go. What you can do on these springs is this, and then we're technically not moving, even though the spring is trying to push EVO up and I'm trying to fall down on EVO.
Palm keeps me grounded. You love to see it.
You really do love to see it.
Yeah, so, like, this is kind of another quote-unquote conga line thing, where even though Collie and I are trying to push, we need EVO's muscles to push the box. So for basically all these levels, we've just decided that EVO's in charge, so that if anything ever goes wrong, we can just blame him.
Yep, it's all on me.
Again, my entire point of playing these games is to bully my friends.
Understandable.
Pico's really good for that, too.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Wait, being
is
friends
why-
or for bullying?
Exactly.
Why not both?
Nice. 7-3 Friendly Ghost. This level we might not explain because it's actually complicated.
True.
Look at Ghost mean Ghost Stop. Have you played Mario? Look at Ghost mean Ghost Stop.
It's a boo.
It is a boo.
But we also need to bring it with us to scroll the screen.
We're doing a lot of like head walking strats here. I was gonna say I don't know why it's called head walking strats, but we also named it, so I mean I still don't know why it's called that, but
We walk on heads. Or we just stand
we
on
don't
heads,
even- it's really head standing strats. But yeah, we have a little bit of a system here. I said this level wouldn't get explaining and it didn't. Another incentive to play the game. GG. That was a good level though.
That level got us for a very long time.
That level's hard. That level's insane casually.
It's probably one of the hardest.
Yeah, that
I
like
agree with that.
12-4 casually is really hard. Nice. There's a jank mechanic with springs here. We both jump. That's about all I know about it. I don't know why.
If you're touching the spring, it launches whoever's touching it for whatever reason. But not always. Like 99% of the time. But
Yeah.
not always.
Sometimes it just doesn't, and we get confused.
Yeah.
Mhm. And you're left standing next to the spring like an idiot.
I almost did a thing. I was gonna say pulled a collie, but that would be rude.
There is a note about this particular level.
8-1, 6-5-4.
Because I've thrown it so many times.
So now we have Tetris. But
Yeah,
there's
it's
only
Tetris.
3, so it's not quite so bad.
They're Triminos, it's fine.
We used to do 5 lines each here, but Evo's super slow. Evo has to move over to the right a lot, and I don't have to move at all to put the pieces down, so we found it better if we do 6 lines on the left side, and then 5 in the middle and 4 on the right, just to make up for Evo having to move a lot farther.
And then once I know I'm done with all my lines, I just help out
Nice.
Collie.
That was a nice
That was
turn.
really good. That was a 2-second gold.
Nice.
Nice.
Brick Break. Alright, 8-2. I loved this level. I'm very happy about this level. You jump up 3 times, and then there's only a combined 4 pixel perfect inputs to make this level perfectly consistent. And the best part about it is I don't have to do them, so again, I get to bully my friends. Nice job. That was really good.
Oh, that was really good.
But yeah, we got to show it off here, which is really nice. I have exactly one job. I'm so happy about this level, in case you can't tell. I have exactly one job in this level, and it's to jump at literally any point. But I like to say that I do the most.
You only get away with that because you labbed it.
I swear with how clean the movement was, you could say that it was tool assisted. No joke.
It was really
so
yeah.
good.
It's definitely taking practice to get the right pixels.
Mhm.
Being able to
level's
see and
hard.
recognize it is part of the skill too.
Yeah, that level's hard, or so I've heard.
It also looks different on different monitors. So when I travel, like I travel a lot for work, when I'm on a travel monitor, I cannot do that trick to save my life.
I couldn't. Collie and I have met in person. I couldn't do it on your computer.
Yeah, that was also.
don't know.
I had trouble doing it on my computer because I don't play on my laptop screen at home. I play on a separate monitor.
So if you don't
So-
mind me asking, then how does
Yeah.
the aspect? Is it the change of the aspect ratio, or is it like a refresh rate thing, or is it just like personal preference?
You're
for
free to
the-
figure that out. I have no
Oh,
I
idea.
boy.
really do not know.
All the above.
Also, this game looks different on Switch than it does on PC. You don't have the same cues, so there's also that.
You're
This game
good,
is
Collie.
available on
Collie.
Switch.
You want to jump?
I was talking. Hang on. I can't talk and play the game at the same time.
This level is also labbed. We do end up leaving a few blocks on the right, so we kind of have to play the level normally, which really is a shame. That was really good.
That was
holy.
Nice.
Except for that part.
Yeah, we don't pay attention to that part.
We can't get into the door.
9-1 dodgeball, hold off for a cycle. I got so excited that I can grab the key on 8-2. I forgot that that's not my job on 8-4. This is a ball that you dodge. Some of
Yeah,
these
grab
levels,
the key.
man, there's not much to say.
Really, it's not.
This is the
9-2?
best level. This is
Collie
booping
explains.
level. I boop when I hit the wall. I'm a timer.
We literally use Collie as a timer in this level.
Boop. Boop. Boop.
And it works out.
It works
perfectly.
so well. I don't know how it works this well, but it does.
Hey, who lapped that? Just ice asking for some reason.
That might have been. I don't remember.
It was
Collie
a
neutrally
good effort.
voted. Restart. I should have said it earlier. This is one of those where like the notes actually matter. Somehow that worked.
I'm not
So in
complaining.
this one, as you see, we stack, we bump all of the balls, and then we just
gaming.
go.
Yo.
We go and we pray.
Actual gaming. Let's go.
Oh my
This
god.
is another one that casually can be really tough because the balls just go everywhere, and if you lose all of them, you're stuck.
Like it takes several minutes casually.
Yeah, that level is pain. Also, if you mess up like basically just shoving that ball at the blocks in the end, it can be
Right.
really bad too. This level is harder on 3 than anything else, just because we each have to do 2, and 2 is not that easy.
Oh, I needed
Good
to be
job,
back
Collie.
there.
Collie saved
Collie saved it.
Palm did not read the notes for this level. Now I'm sad.
I've read the notes for like 2 levels, and they were 2 that didn't matter at all. 10-1, hold right. Second
So-
player, hold button, add Collie.
So this is these are a set of levels where you have to play with 2 players, and it switches the players at certain points.
Those points
So-
are this first button. This key.
So we all need to know what we're doing in this level, just because we never
and
know which
then
order it's going
This
to be.
button would switch it, but I'm skipping Palm, so.
They don't like me to play this, it's fine.
Tom bullies us a lot, so we get the
That
It's
was a
only
gold.
fair. Hold right, Collie bot, Collie top.
We know what our notes mean.
Collie top.
Oh my gosh.
You're too quick. You're just too good at the game.
I believe in the strat. I believe in the strat. I don't have
There's
to
a
do
cool
it.
strat here that we're gonna show off. Nice.
Nice. I love my friends.
I forget what to do here. I haven't played this in forever. Okay, I did it right. Just kidding. For some reason, like every practice run, we had the same order for this level. And now
Yeah,
we're
we
in
really
different
did.
one. Hold right, first jump leapfrog.
And now we
These
have
rooms
dark
are
rooms
dark.
that we've memorized.
Yo, I leapfrogged.
Yeah, these at the end of these rooms, it'll show you the entire room. The room's really not that bad, but obviously casually, you have no idea what you're doing. I think that's good. Aw, that's a very new strat. As in, like, I don't think...
Like
I think
last
we
night.
mentioned it once and didn't do anything about it.
Yeah,
That's
so the
cool.
thing about stacking is when you're on someone's head, you get their momentum as well. So it's an ideal way of moving and getting through your game more quickly.
Yeah, you really... It's not implemented anywhere except for the 2-player local run that Dan did, because Dan's, again, cracked. But you can actually move faster by just walking on the person's head in front of you, and then... Sorry, I have to focus on those jumps because I messed it up in a practice run. You can walk on the person's head in front of you, go past them, then stop for just a little bit, and they jump on your head, and leapfrogging is faster than just walking right, which is kind of crazy.
So now we get to play with guns, and these guns absorb people. The guns in the next level will pull like a vacuum. But as you can see, we use them to get over pits, through small
Really
holes.
clean.
I'm just incredibly disappointed that EVO said pull, but, you know.
Yeah, me too.
Well, would you rather I say suck?
Yeah,
Yes, that is what the level is called, according to my live split.
Yo, we did this level right. That's so...
Yay!
This is the
Golden it by a
easiest level.
second.
EVO jumps on Palm shoot Collie. 11 too, like, for some reason, it's not a hard level to do as a speedrun, and we just mess it up so frequently.
All the time.
So in this one, there is a normal strat that it wants us to do, but instead we just jump off the pit here, or into the pit, and use the screen wrap for pulling us closer and faster.
Oh,
Okay, that was
no, that was
that
exactly
was
it.
certainly a
That's
level.
it.
That was
it.
certainly a level.
We've
Well,
used game
11
mechanics to get through it more consistently.
This is block drop. Someone has to drop the block on the button in the very middle. Because Collie's hosting, Collie has the least latency. You might have seen stuff jump around a little on my screen. It's really not that bad, but it doesn't happen on Collie's stream, which is screen game thing, which is nice. We also do it so that I can bully Collie if they miss. Unfortunately, they don't really miss much, so it's kind of a pain. But it is
Yep.
And
They're
yet
pretty
I'm
good.
still more scared of this level than any other.
Well, we don't have to do anything. We
I
have
just
a good
stand
time.
here.
There is a pixel on either side of that button where if you drop the block there, you have to reset because nothing's gonna happen. You're just soft locked.
Yeah, bad game design. 12-1 laser Cholo shields, hold right, don't jump. I think, I don't have the splits up, Collie does. I think we're very much on PB pace.
We're
by the way.
incredibly on pace.
Yeah, this was a really good run. Collie first. Now I'm stressed. I shouldn't have said that. My bad.
It's fine. We're almost done.
True. 3 more levels. 12-2
And-
fan hops, hold right jump. Go ahead.
And these levels generally tend to bring in mechanics from the rest of the game. This is the first time we're seeing the fan here, but that
It's
first
also the
level
last
you
time
saw.
you see the fan.
Anyway.
Beautiful.
Yeah, this fan here definitely
Spring's
gets
cursed.
janky.
You guys are like next to each other, but yeah, that's what we were talking about this spring.
I'm so bad at this. You shouldn't have said anything about
I shouldn't have said
PB.
anything. It's my fault. It's my fault. Bully the palm.
Alright, go Collie.
Well, that was not scary.
I knew what I was doing.
So yeah, 2 more levels. 12-3 is don't talk, just play, where we do not talk.
We focus.
Which actually gives me the perfect time to talk more about the charity that's going on and also some of the fun things you can do in chat. So, if y'all know that we are currently helping the charity organization known as OR, that being the Organization for Autism Research. And if you want to know more about them, let me just say that they are applying research to challenges of autism, and their programs revolve around funding new research and disseminating evidence-based information in a way that is easily accessible and understandable by everyone. If you want to know more info, check out their website at www.researchautism.org.
Nice.
I'm pretty proud of myself. I said the correct word. I said disseminating correctly.
Good job, GG.
I don't know what
Yeah.
it means, so I assume that's a difficult word.
Here
We're
we have an
approaching the end of the
auto-scroller
run
with,
here.
with buttons and enemies. So lots of familiar mechanics. And this is again, as Palm said earlier, one of the hardest levels casually.
And it'll be time when we go in the door here.
Is the difficult part
And
the
that's
game after
time.
being kind to you?
That is a very large PB for us. That is a 24:35 on my live split, which is a
that's like a
35-second PB.
Congrats!
Let's go.
Woo! That
Get
is
some GGs in chat.
solid.
Yeah, that was a really good PB.
All right. It is time for our offline only levels.
Oh, I get to see it on my stream too. It's even better.
It's going to be
Oh.
so cursed on Palm stream. It's beautiful.
So on Collie's, it looks just fine because they're hosting and they don't get the latency that we do. But on our screens, things warp around and get very janky.
That sounds fun.
You'll see what's actually happening on Collie's stream and in like the real world, if you will, is we're jumping about every other second, so it switches pretty consistently from pink to purple to green. On my screen, it's just gonna like stay a color and then like strobe lights a bit, and it's gonna look weird.
All right.
But
We're ready.
yeah, there's definitely a reason this is offline only and
Yeah.
suggested for only local play.
Yeah. All right. 3, 2, 1, go. We don't have actual stats for this. Someone is not holding right.
Well, it's not like we can make the cycle anyway.
We can't, and that's what makes this so hard in one-player local, is that you can't make that cycle no matter what. You just gotta
Yeah.
suffer through it.
You can see the controller at the top, the controller, I guess, the symbol there. And we all have to push the same button at the same time in order to move appropriately.
So in theory, also in local, it's really not that bad because you're controlling both
not.
players. This
So
one,
Go ahead.
No, you. I've been talking.
I explained the last one.
But I've been talking the whole run.
Alright, well, so the number above our head is a jump counter. And we have to time our jumps accordingly while we have
so
latency,
close.
while we have all kinds of weird stuff happening.
I do like that we do always stream this on
second
Collie,
try.
so it looks fine. I do like that we're finally streaming this on someone else's.
This is just like the one before, and
We went for it. We went for it.
we went for it and we died.
You can make this cycle. That's the thing. Oh. You can only make
We're
the
not.
cycle if you make that grub jump.
We were 30 seconds ahead on the run. We can do whatever we want. We're going to be playing until 4 p.m. Central. I hope that's okay with everyone that we didn't run it by. Okay, maybe we don't go for this.
maybe we just accept not getting the cycle.
Everything's fine. This is fine. Just flames engulfing.
Oh my!
Oh, we got the we got the grub jump and then we just fell off the cliff. Also worth noting, we all have to hold right to go right, but if any, like, at least 2 of us have to stop holding right to stop moving right.
I did not know that.
So it's like a majority input then actually.
Yeah, for
Okay.
stopping, it's a majority. For starting,
Oh
it's
my God.
everybody.
Gotcha.
We're getting worse. It's fine. 5-4, I'm sure, is easier than this, right?
Definitely.
What?
No. Wow, imagine jumping. Couldn't be me.
Also to mention, thank you so much to Merlycots for the large rate of 67. We are currently helping the OR organization for autism research. So welcome on in. We have 3 lovely runners that have finished their main run and now doing an offline only mode. If you want to introduce yourselves.
This thing is
We're suffering right now.
We are suffering. So the reason this is offline only is because it does not like ping at all. We have to do timed inputs where we all have to agree on our inputs.
Can we please not go for this grub? I beg of thee.
I'm trying to stop.
So while they're trying to get that, I'll introduce them. We have CollieMonster goes by they, them, Eva by he, they, and Palm is me, he, him. They have been playing this game
we did it.
mode a lot, and they're doing super good. And they got a PB on this run.
True. You got a
All
nice
true.
video this room.
Yeah, like, very nice. You think we jump, but we don't. We fall.
We fall.
We've tried jumping. It doesn't work. turnarounds. Oh, that Hollow Knight coming in clutch.
And now
alright.
we continue to play online Flappy Bird again, and it's.
In case you were wondering why this was an incentive.
I've
Never
never
mind.
seen such a fun collaborative speedrun game before. I'm enjoying this tremendously.
Yeah, it's a really fun game, and
It
5
really
is
is.
5 is fun in its own right. It's a demonic sort of fun.
For whatever reason, when you hit the ceiling in this level specifically, it just slams you back down so fast.
It looks like your gravity just gets cranked to
Oh, we
11.
made it!
It does not happen in any other level.
We made it before incentive. Let's go!
Gee.
Yeah, so that's every single level of Pico Park, even the ones we're not supposed to play, done actually pretty fast, except for this world.
Yeah, true.
GG's.
Not the slowest we've done this world, but not the fastest.
True.
Yeah, everyone should play Pico Park. We need more runners. There's only 10 active runners right now.
It's also
7 of
just
them
fun.
are us.
Well, is there anything else that y'all want to say? Any other plugs, shout-outs before we go to the next game?
Thanks for having us.
Yeah, just
Pico
thanks
Park
for
has a
having us. It's
speedrunning
been fun.
Discord.
It's been fun. We had some hiccups along the way, but I had a good time.
Good time and a good PB. I'm happy.
It's not about the destination, it's about the journey, and also bullying your friends.
Bullying your friends, of course.
Thank you again for the amazing run.
Thank
Thanks
you.
for having us.
Mhm.